Oh, the predator disappeared. Alright, so let's go back in here. Alright, so that's the predator. Did I miss where I was trying to go? There's a trap, but that's not the broken trap. Okay, so there's that thing. Let's go this way. Alright, if we continue this way, according to the map, there should be either another path out or something I missed. Huh. Okay, there's a monkey. Continue down this path. Where's this gonna take us? That's where we came from. Hello. This would be that hut that we couldn't get to. You know, that we saw up above that we couldn't get to. Alright, so pull these out of the way. And we can go to this hut now. Alright, so this will hopefully give us more information. So yeah, that's where we came from. Just making sure there's nothing around here that we're missing. Alright, so he built this. This was probably his secondary home. Started in the wreck, then he built this. And we've got what looks like another puzzle here. Oh, it's a hunting hide.
That's it. That's it. You know you want the fruit. Come on, little guy. That's it!
Alright. So yeah, this was a hunting hide. And there's his kills. He hunted the monkeys here. That is the... That's the order. Okay, I'm going to take a picture of that real quick. And actually, I'll jot it down too. So that should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, bottom is herbivore. Then scavenger. Then omnivore, then predator, then apex. Okay, so that's the order. Herbivore is at the bottom, then scavenger, then omnivore is in the middle. Alright, so that's what I needed. That's the order. We could go brute force it now, but I think that if we solve the puzzle here, we will get the last symbol that we need. So we have to figure out what we're... Yeah, because you are in the way, and this is the totem. Alright, so we gotta figure out what these do. Okay, come on. Okay, what's the order here? Come on. Is that doing anything? They're playing. Okay, so that gets them to jump? Cycle through? Or is that... Are they just doing that on their own, or... Okay, so you ran away. And then came back. No, I think they're just doing that on their own. So what am I missing here? I don't think doing that really matters. Come on. What am I supposed to be doing here? I don't know. I don't understand this. I gotta get them to move. But I don't know how. God damn it. Yeah, they're just cycling. One occasionally runs away and then he comes back almost immediately before I can do anything. Nope. Okay, if I wait. No. What am I missing? If I can wait for him to run away again. There's got to be something I'm missing. Something I'm not doing here. These are different tones based on the pipe. Or bowl or whatever. Question is, can I change them at all? I don't know. I don't think so. Because I don't think I can go around that. Yeah, I can't go past it in any way. I can only go up here. Does this offer more insight, maybe, that I didn't pay attention to?
That's it. That's it. You know you want the fruit. Come on, little guy. That's it!
No. They do make a shrieking sound to warn each other of danger. And I think that's what we're supposed to try to replicate. But the question is, I don't really understand how. Because I can't interact with these beyond, you know, grabbing a wheel and spinning it. Which isn't enough. You know, one's not enough. And it doesn't matter if which way I spin it or how long. I need like a way to do multiples at once, or is there like a certain order? Problem is, I don't know like how long the combination would be if there is an order. And there's like nothing else to interact with here with any of these beyond spinning these. So there's something I'm missing. We need to scare them away somehow. And I don't know how. Alright, well the good news is we found this. We could go brute force that other puzzle now that we have the order, but I would much rather actually figure out what this symbol is. And yeah, these are his kills. And I don't know how to do this. If I could hear their shriek, maybe I could replicate it? Alright, so if we go back out into the jungle. Yeah, there's nothing this way. Wait, what was that? What was that? High, low, high. That might have been it. That might be it. High, low, high. That might be what I was looking for. I hate that I gotta do this again in order to get through here. That might be what I was looking for. High, low, high. High, low, high. Let's try that again. No. Maybe it was high, medium, high. No. If it was... No, I don't think that's the right one then. Sound like high, low, high. But it didn't work. Because they're communicating with each other. We want the signal that's going to be like, go away. Or, you know, flee. We gotta figure out what that is. See, that's what I thought. High, low, high. But apparently that's not it. I don't know. Keep looking around. Excuse me. Alright. If I can figure out where they are. So yeah, that's what I thought that was. Did I accidentally go back? Yeah, I did. I accidentally went backwards. Alright, okay, so... Yeah, that'll send me back. So let's go this way. Okay, that's where we came from. No, let's go this way. And then here? Or is this where we came from? Oh, I'm getting all twisted around. This is where we came from. They all get turned around. Alright, let's keep going. Actually, no, let's go back this way. Yeah, I think that was for the scavenger. Got trapped in there. Alright. So this is the way back up and out. Here's the broken one. So I think that's the herbivore that got stuck in this trap. Alright. So that'll get us out. Where are the fruit trees that we could interact with? Because those would be... Well, here was one. We couldn't interact with this one. Where was the other one? Because I was trying to think, maybe that's where we get the signal we need? That's gotta be it. That's gotta be what the signal is. High, low, high. No, I went the wrong direction. I think this is the wrong direction again. Yeah, that's gotta be what it is. That's gotta be what the signal is that we need. So why wasn't it working to scare them off? I don't know. We gotta try to get back there, though. Okay, not here. This way? Alright, no, that's too far. It should be kind of off. Yeah, through here. So yeah, that's gotta be the signal we need. High, low, high. Alright. So what am I missing? Why wasn't this working? High, low, high. Did I not do it quick enough? Problem is you can easily grab at the wrong place. Okay, that didn't work. Thought maybe it was high, low, low, because I thought I heard that one too. So why is this not working? Oh, it'd be so much easier if there was just a button you could easily tap instead of having to drag the mouse around. There we go. That made them run away. Alright. So omnivore is kind of the flower symbol. Alright. So with that we should have all the symbols we need. And I think we even have the order. Alright, herbivore. It's kind of the S. Just making sure I have these written down correctly. Alright. So with that, we should have everything we need. So let's go back to Akinar's home. His Swiss Family Robinson home. Alright, off we go. Gotta find our way. I guess I just wasn't doing it quick enough or sustaining the notes long enough. And that's why it wasn't working. I don't know. It feels like that'd be like really easy to get messed up. Like it took me forever to figure out, not necessarily to figure it out, but to actually do it. For some reason it didn't want to work. And that to me feels like a little bit of poor, not necessarily poor puzzle design, but poor puzzle implementation. Because, like I said, I went through a lot of that thinking I was right, but not being sure. Because I wasn't getting enough feedback to let me know, hey, you're on the right track. Oh, I just noticed the his bridge looks like a raised hand saying like stop. No further. All right, let's go ahead and get this out of the way. Now the question is it right to left or left to right? I don't know, but we do have the correct order now. So, no matter what, we'll do it Apex first. So Apex, then the Predator. No. These things, they don't want to stay at the right place. They don't want to lock in. Okay, then the Omnivore, which should be that one. If I'm looking at this correctly. None of the others are any closer. Nope. Yeah, that's the Omnivore. So that should be the Omnivore, no matter what. Then the Scavenger, but which one is that? So that's the Scavenger, so I gotta match that one. One more. And then the Herbivore is kind of the S. Alright. And that is it. Alright. So that lowers the drawbridge hand, as well as raises the counterweight platform here. So that was in fact the correct order. Alright. So let's go check out his home before we continue on this way. Alright, different things to check out. Okay, let's go around this way first. Can I open that? No, can't open those shutters. Can't open that chest. We have a shirt.
Please. I can't take it anymore. It's too late. It's too late. They're all dead. All of them.
So yeah, having been stuck here for so long, knowing, you know, he trapped his father. He helped trap his father. And his mother. And knowing Cirrus is probably trapped as well. He probably assumes everybody's dead. There. But let's see what this journal illuminates. This will be maybe the one from after he received contact again?
Not sure I can do this. Pen feels awkward. Keeps slipping. Been so long since I used one. But what else is there? What else to do? Went back to rec today. First time since moving into house. Found his bones exactly how I left them. Except clean now. Bleached white by the sea. How many times have I replayed it since then? Sun sinking into the waves. Tip of my spear, gleaming wet with the poison. See myself crouching low near the rock, so sure he will come because of his mate. Sometimes in my head, it happens different. Poison gets diluted, or one of her ropes snaps and breaks. He rears back, spear misses. Somehow they both get away. And we all get one more day worth living for. Reset traps today. Swamp water corroded one of them. Forced to go to depot to fix. Coming back, saw a Commodile take down a Zephyr. Moved with such precision, not a single gesture wasted. Zephyr probably didn't feel a thing. It's not what I expected, living lakeside. It's calmer, not as windy. But rain still beats down like in the wreck, and it's hot. Still hot.
So yeah, it looks like he's kind of regretting taking down the apex predator.
Only real difference is the screams. A lot closer now. On all sides. Starting to get on my nerves. Can't sleep. Too many screams. And when I close my eyes, the things I see, the faces. My God, Cirrus, did we really kill so many? Added it up, best I could. 8 years. 3 since I killed the last Serpati. Keep thinking I should do something for him. Place some kind of tribute next to the bones. Totem pole, maybe. God knows. Carving it would keep me busy for a while. Maybe I can make one for each of them. What's the use? What's the use? Can't go on like this. Can't think.
So yeah, it sounds like Akinar's starting to regret all the things he's done.
Have to do something. Keep my mind off the dreams. Maybe go south for a few days. Sleep outside. My God, Father. Did it have to be the same? 2 weeks working my way through the South Jungle, and for what? More of the same. More of the same empty nothingness. Can't take it anymore. Can't live like this. Karnax got in while I was away. Forgot how agile they are. Braver, too, when they're hunting in groups. Been breeding like mad ever since I killed their primary predator. Should probably do something about that. But maybe I can redesign one end of the bridge. Create some kind of lock to keep them out.
Yep.
Went back to the South Jungle today, hoping I'd missed something. Saw a group of mangries playing under their nests. Thought about replenishing supplies, but couldn't do it. They just looked too peaceful. Eventually turned to go and spied one of them watching me. Their lookout, I suppose. Wonder how long he knew I was there. Ink supply getting low. Watering it down, but might try to make more. The way the channelwood tree dwellers once taught me. Found some petals in the South Jungle that might work for the ink. Picked a few to take back as an experiment. While picking them, I noticed something odd about the mangries. In the north, they all scatter as soon as they spot me, but the South tribe only looks curious. Must be because I never hunted them.
Yeah, that's probably why.
New ink seems okay. Would prefer a better color, though. I'll head back to the South Jungle in the morning, see if I can find different varieties. I don't believe it. Went back to gather more petals, and found a bunch of them already picked. They were lying in a pile where I'd been working. Mangries must have done it. Imitating me? Spent most of the morning in the watchtower trying to observe from a distance. Find out how they act when I'm not there. Couldn't see much, though. Trees are too thick. Would like to get closer somehow. I suppose I could build another post, but it'd have to be different this time. Not a lot left I can take from the wreck. Kinda like the idea of going all natural. How the heck did Savidro's people do it? Been weaving support branches all day and my arms and chest muscles are killing me. Mangries sure got a kick out of watching, though. One of them even stopped playing long enough to come over and give me advice. At least that's how it seemed. Wouldn't stop chirruping at me. Made me want to rig up another sound system, see if I can try and talk back. Oh my God. It can't be. It can't. This evening, I was sketching in the post, trying to get their expressions right. Mangries were playing that game they like to play, fruit tossing. Ball must have rolled under the post. All of a sudden I heard this cry I'd never heard before. Sequence of drawn-out highs and lows. Looked up and found all of them looking at me, pointing at the ball and making that sound. Like they were calling a name. My name. They've given me a name. What am I supposed to do with this, Father? What am I supposed to do?
I don't know. But it looks like that's the end of that book then. It's the end of that journal. So you can see it looks like he may actually be starting to change. Okay, we'll go up soon, but first,